So what's about to happen will leave you shocked, man. Stay tuned and don't forget to hit the like button, man. Let's get it! Alright, y'all, so we all know the type of outfits women wear in the gym, right? What if they dress a little more like this?
I think I said too much. They cancel me, that's tough. I think I said too much. Cancel me, that's.
But if I'm being honest, I would still glance a little bit because I've never seen a girl dress like that in the gym before, and that is the only reason I would look. I do think girls are a little bit more covert when you're checking guys out. But guys, especially the guys that are not trained in the art of pervertry, they don't know how to be ninjas with it, man. You have to get your covert, pervert games on point. Huh?
Words can't express how completely unsafe I feel at this gym now. The way she stops and stares, I felt uncomfortable and unsafe. I know my shorts are extra short, but doesn't give a reason to stare. We need to bring awareness to this.
We do need to bring awareness to this. All these girls can be harassed, but men can't be harassed. This right here is sexual harassment. We are witnessing it with our own eyes. This is a serious matter and it should be taken to court. This happens way too often in the gym. Men can't go to the gym without being stared at by greedy women, and it's honestly disgusting. I think there should be an all-men gym. We're tired of these women viewing us as a piece of meat. I'm tired of it. I can't take myself seriously saying that bullshit. I would never, ever go to an all-male gym, all right? I'm there to see some ass, I'm just
You would never cheat on him?
Never.
Huh? Wait, what'd you ask?
Would you ever cheat on him?
Yeah, I would, but he wouldn't.
Whoa.
Okay, that's just embarrassing. Personally, I would not take that level of disrespect. I would cut her off on sight, and then I will be hitting the gym. Why are y'all even in relationships if you can't even respect your partner? I swear couples are just together now just to say they're couples and post on social media, cause what? Yo, the way he dropped the weight and his body language, it's like he smelled something and he kind of knocked him out for a second. Y'all saw that? How does this even happen? This is what I'm telling y'all, man. We live in a simulation. It's not real.
I told you, we in the Matrix. But you thought everything was a fucking conspiracy, huh?
The Matrix, the Matrix, the Matrix, the Matrix.
What would you say is like a minimum?
Guys, no lie, the way he said minimum, it just got me in tears, man. I just kept repeating it over and over, man. Minimum, minimum.
Like a minimum.
Why did he say it like that? Why did he say it like that, man?
Height requirement.
6'1". When I'm in heels, I'm like almost 6 feet, so.
I mean, my husband's 6'5", so 6'8".
Your minimum is 6'8"? Well, your husband's 6'5".
Gotta grow a little bit.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Minimum salary.
70K, minimum.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Why 70?
It's more than what I make. I have to make more than what I make.
Minimum dick size.
I plead the fifth.
Size matters to me.
And what's the minimum?
We'll say 12.
12? Hold up, we're talking like centimeters or?
Inches.
Inches?
Yeah.
What do you think of that, 12?
It sounds like it hurts.
All right, man, I'm gonna have to go back in time and let my old self explain this bullshit. Do you know how rare it is to have a 12-inch penis? That's some horse dick. Average size is 5.5 inches, bro. That's 5.5 inches. This is the average size, bro. But she talking about this. So I was in Miami last weekend, and thanks to my friends at Exotic Car Rentals, I was able to ride to Miami in style. So as you can see, they gave me this red Corvette for 2 days. So of course I had to take it to Miami. Guys, I've never driven a car like this before, because right now I drive a 2013 C-Class Benz. And before that, I was driving a 1998 white Toyota Camry. But being in this car and experiencing this car actually motivated me more to go even further, beyond. And if you're ever in Florida and you want to experience this Corvette for free. Click that link below, man. Exotic Car Rentals, they are doing a giveaway on Valentine's Day where they will give you the car for a day and $200, man. So you can drive in style on Valentine's Day with your girl, go on a nice little date. So if you guys do want to level up or say you want to achieve your dream car, I would suggest you rent it, be in it, be immersed in it. Doing that will put you in the same vibration as the thing you're trying to get, and it will eventually find a way to come into your life. And also follow their Instagram to stay updated. They have more exotic cars coming soon for you guys to try out.
This must be a joke, right? To remove art that they deem offensive and potentially damaging to society. Last week, the Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance took to Twitter to call for Aretha Franklin's 1968 hit, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, to be removed from both Spotify and Apple Music after considering the lyrics to be offensive. The group would tweet, Aretha Franklin's 1968 song, Natural Woman, perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a natural woman. The song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women.
All right, bro, this is getting ridiculous at this point. How are they gonna be mad about a woman singing about being a woman? What the fuck? And just the nerve of them to demand people to take the song down. It's like they're trying to tell us what we can and cannot do. Like they dictate how this shit runs. That's so disrespectful, man. That is so disrespectful. If you really want us to accept you, this is not the way to do it. You have to respect our boundaries so we can respect your boundaries. I have love for everyone, but I have to call out the nonsense when I see it. This is unacceptable right here. It's like, when I see things like this, it's like I want to avoid any person I see with a he/him or she/her pronouns in their bios. And this is how I'm gonna avoid them. Swiftly.
It's because a lot of people who be like, oh, I don't know how to cook because my mama never had showed me how to cook. Okay, your mama never showed you how to suck dick and you still know how to suck dick because you wanted to be a whore, so you figure out on yourself.
Cooking is the way to a man's heart. I know it's the way to my heart. Okay, there's nothing more attractive than a girl cooking a nice meal for me, bro. Like, that's so attractive.
What's the bad habit that you can't break?
What's the bad habit? Probably overeating a lot. I mean, listen, I'm voluptuous, but it's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. So, like, yeah.
Yo! I thought she was gonna say something completely different, but yeah, she's honest. I gotta give her props, man. I gotta give her props.
What's your favorite food, I guess?
My favorite food, lasagna. I make a bomb-ass lasagna. Listen. Damn. I can cook. That's probably, yeah.
You gonna invite me one day?
Yeah, what?
You gonna invite me?
I'll invite you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, she cool. You know what I'm saying? She cool. She'd definitely be a good person to have in your circle. This is the modern world, man. Like, you would think it's common sense to not do certain things when you're about to get married.
What is something you don't understand about the opposite?
Oh, I got this one. Whenever he actually gives you attention, why do I not want it anymore?
Because you're a whore. I mean, because you get bored easily.
He said no lies. Straight facts. You know she's gonna go home and cry after this. I feel the pain up in my chest, and I can't do this anymore. Cause I can't do this no more. Cause if you feel some type of way when a guy starts giving you attention, you are fundamentally broken. You don't know what love feels like. You don't know what actual healthy love feels like. And you need to be healed. You have all that trauma inside here, and you need to heal.
No! No! No!
No! You got PTSD now. Whenever you see a girl with a camera, it brings back memories. You know, I never understand shit like this. People don't value marriage. Why not work to be your best self for your partner? Doesn't your partner deserve the best version of you? Why is it always when they get divorced, now they want to start improving to spite the ex? That's why the divorce rate is so high. No one wants to actually work or put the work in to better themselves. The grass is always greener. Y'all Y'all should not be getting married, man. Just stay single. Just stay single. This pissing me off. Alright guys, so I found this story on TikTok and it was actually pretty eye-opening. So sit back and check it out.
I was roped earlier this year. My boyfriend of 9 years refuses to be intimate with me and I think he is going to break up with me. I met him in the 6th grade when we were both 11 years old. We were best friends since then, really inseparable, practically joined by the hip. We started dating when we were 14 and never stopped. We were the typical teenage couple. We had our fair bit of stupid fights, but overall our relationship was pretty mature given our ages. His family practically adopted me when my parents died when I was 17. My parents died in a car accident and they were strangled for their families, so I had no one else to go. His mom loves me and my relationship with the rest of his siblings is pretty good. I considered his family as my own. They helped me so much since my parents died. They let me move in with them. They paid for my college and rent. They are really supportive of us and his mom has a heart the size of the entire effing world, I swear. He is tall, absolutely gorgeous, easygoing, funny, he speaks 5 languages and is attending med school. Everyone likes him. On the other hand, I'm pretty common. Despite all that, he was always jealous and insecure about me. He is absolutely terrified of me cheating on him because his aunt cheated on his uncle who later unalived herself. They were really close and that gave him some severe mental scars. Given that he was always a bit controlling of me hanging around with male friends and made me promise him that I would never cheat on him 1,000 times. Earlier this year in February, I started spending a bit more time with my friends and as a result, I wasn't spending much time with him. This started our biggest argument so far. He argued that I was prioritizing my friends, male friends specifically. He tried to make me cut one of my closest friends that he didn't like. I wasn't gonna do that and we ended up screaming at each other. This led to a day that I was supposed to go to a party with my friends at night. He asked me to not go there because my friend was going to be there. I told him no. Before I left he told me that he was feeling sick. He asked me to stay home and order some food and watch a movie with him. We started to argue and he screamed at me and I left. I am gonna try to make this short and not graphic. I meet with 3 of my friends there, drank more than I should have, got really intoxicated, went to lay down in one of the rooms in the house that the party was happening, fell asleep, and woke up with my 3 friends roping me. I was able to scream and one girl who was in the bathroom heard me up and came to help me. Soon other people started showing up and in the end, the guys who did it were beaten up too close to death. I was taken to a hospital after that. 2 of the guys are in jail right now and the other was able to dodge prison because he didn't have taken his turn yet. To say that this whole thing effed me up is an understatement. I was diagnosed with depression and PTSD. It was bad, really bad. I started having these panic attacks where I couldn't breathe and the only thing that made me feel better was my boyfriend. If he was there I didn't have any panic attacks, but if he left for more than 30 minutes, I started to freak out. I was probably one of the few people who were grateful for the lockdown. A mix of obsessive attachment with anxiety, my therapist said. He was my hero. He cooked for me, made sure that I was eating, made sure that I was taking my meds, drove me to my therapist and psychiatrist appointments. He started showering with me. He held me down when I started sobbing at random moments at the day. I used to have night terrors and the only way to this day I can fall asleep is with my head on his chest. He is the only person who makes me feel safe. Basically he and his family were the ones responsible for me not unaliving myself. Our intimate life was pretty good before the incident. We lost our virginities to each other when we were 16 and we were each other's firsts and only in everything. He has an insane high libido, but we normally did once or twice a day and I always blew him at least once a day. He always pressured me a bit for more intimacy and was always hurt when I refused, but overall our intimate life was pretty healthy. After the thing, he never mentioned or tried to initiate anything. I started to feel comfortable kissing him around the end of August, but he only gave me short pecks and he didn't seem to enjoy them. These days when I tried to give him a more elaborate kiss he pulled away. In the middle of September, I was finally feeling good enough with myself to be intimate again. I put on some fancy lingerie and tried to initiate, but once he saw what I was trying to do he pulled away, gave me a kiss on the forehead and said that he was tired and went to sleep. This doesn't sound like a big deal but it is. Ever since we did it for the first time 7 years ago he never shot me down when I tried to initiate, not even once, and the longest time that we spent without doing it was 4 days. Every time that I tried to initiate it he always gave me an excuse. He was not in the mood, he was tired, he was busy. My twisted mind thought he was cheating on me, so yesterday I snooped through his phone and he wasn't cheating on me, but I find out something that I honestly don't know if is better or worse than cheating. He was talking to his older brother about us. The main facts that I discovered were that every time I tried to initiate anything the only thing he is able to think is the other 3 guys being inside me and how wrong the thought of other guys being inside of me made him feel sick. That before the incident he bought a ring and was going to propose to me, but he feels like he started to see me more like one of his sisters and that the lust that he had for me now feels like fraternal love. His brother responded that he had to suck it up and stay with me at least until I get totally healed. My boyfriend said to him that he wasn't sure if I was going to heal completely. The thought of not being with him makes me feel terrified. We were supposed to grow old together. He had our whole life planned already. We even discussed baby names. He is absolutely perfect and I don't want to lose him. I have a therapy appointment next Monday, but I don't think I'm able to keep this to myself until then.
Yeah, man. So I do feel sorry that that whole thing happened to her. Like, no girl deserves for that to happen to them, all right? But I have to point out the fact that she chose to hang out with her friends. And keep in mind, guy friends. 3 guy friends. She chose 3 random guy friends over her long-term boyfriend that she's pretty much known all her life, and his family accepted her with open arms and love, and she chose those guys over him, to staying with him while he's sick. I would never want to be with a girl that would choose to go party with some guy friends over staying at home with me. That is just disrespectful. But the universe does teach us lessons in various amount of ways, y'all. If anything bad ever happens to you, don't see it as something happening to you. See it as something happening for you. The universe is trying to teach you something. It's trying to show you the way. So I've had some bad things happen to me, but I learned to stop looking at it as the universe is against me. Oh, the universe hates me. Nah, the universe actually loves you, and it's just showing you how to better yourself or how to navigate. That might not be the way, that might not be the way, but this is the way. This is what you should be doing. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Whenever you have a bad day or a bad event, just say, what is the universe trying to show me? What is it trying to do for me? And when you're in that mindset, that's where great things start happening for you. You're no longer a victim. You're getting your power back. And with that said, I'll see you on the next video.